أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا أبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا ورسولا. That call to prayer was sponsored by Alaja Khadija Kubra Labisi Oshibade. It ushers in Salatul Fajr, that's Salatul Subhi. If I have not prayed Salatul Subhi, now it's time to leave whatever you are doing and move on to the masjid to pray Salatul Subhi. But I am sure that some of you have gone to the mosque and have come back. And so I welcome you to this segment of Ramadan Diet. This is the interactive segment. This is where you get to put your calls through to the studio and we ask you questions that we expect you to provide the right answers to. And then we have this beautiful gift here to encourage you. Don't forget the essence of this segment is so that we can spread and consolidate our knowledge of the deen. When there are questions that I ask and you don't know the right answers to, you are expected to go back and find out about them, make some research, and then come back and give the right answer so that we can make some benefits intellectually and educationally as well. Ustaz Aaron.
يا اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آتي محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة وبعضه مقام محمود الذي وعدت آمين. Alhamdulillah, we've opened the floor for your participation that will attract gift items depending on how well you answer the question. But just before that, we want to say that the star questions are now ready. They are ready for your answers. So if you are not able to, or you are not satisfied with the phone calls, and you think you want to have opportunity to one of these or some of these gift items, so participation in the essay or the essay question is one of the best way. We did it deliberately so that we have a fuller and then more representation or participation in the interactive segment. The questions are three. Number one is of the question is compulsory, and then just like we normally do, the number one question is with reference to Quran chapter 2 verse 177. Explain the concept of righteousness. The theme of this year program is towards righteousness. Number two, the bane of Nigeria development is religious intolerance and corruption. Number three, solution to all human problem is taqwa. Discourse. Now let's look at the rules, the normal rules. Number one, question number one is compulsory. Answer any other question with question number one. Question number three, answer to a question must not be more than 2 pages of a foolscap. And then number four, answers should include names, mobile phone numbers, and should be addressed to the producer, Ramadan Diet, NTA Lagos Network Center, Victoria Island, Lagos. All entries to be submitted on or before the 23rd of Ramadan, which is 20th of July 2014. Those are the star questions and the rules governing the star questions. Inshallah, you have to answer 2 questions out of 3 questions. One of them is compulsory. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us. So we have like 9 days to do that. The number to call is 0806-478-4095. 0806-478-4095. We say Jazakumullah khairah to all our donors. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be with them, guide them, protect them, and reward them abundantly. We start with Touche Royale for giving us this beautiful decoration background. And then I so much love this background because it gives you comfort when you sit down, and then you have the sense of being at home in your sitting room. To Kara.com Nigeria Limited or Nigeria whatever, and Zakat and Sadaqah for giving us Islamic literatures. May Allah reward them abundantly. Alaja Olawepo for giving us Victory Paint all the way from Yaba Market. Perfect Paint, Agini Coin in Khartoum. May Allah reward you abundantly. We have a call on the line. Arosad Enterprises.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. Hello. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir. Wa rahmatullah. Wa
barakatuh.
Ajibola Lupo.
From Amuwo Dafi. Okay, Malam, so what question advance are you settling for this morning?
They are not in the studio.
No, that's not correct. There absolutely are no noises around here.
Directory.
Advanced question. The advanced question you asked yesterday, sir.
Okay. So
the advanced question of yesterday, could you drop an hint on that advanced question? Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, I'm with you, sir.
So what is the advanced question?
The advanced question that you asked yesterday.
So what?
We should locate the surah and the ayah and those that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive.
Okay. That's the verse I read yesterday. We are asked to give a summary of what I said was that some people were mentioned in that verse I read. How many of them? And then what are their names? So that is the question. So are you ready for it?
Yes, sir.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وعلى الثلاثة الذين خلفوا حتى إذا ضاقت عليهم الأرض بما رحبت وضاقت عليهم أنفسهم وظنوا أن لا ملجأ من الله إلا إليه ثم تاب عليهم ليتوبوا إن الله هو التواب الرحيم. So that is the verse. Bismillah.
Bismillah. So the surah is Surah to Tawbah, Quran 9, Ayah 118. And those that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive. Number one of them is Ka'b bin Malik radiyallahu anhu. Number two is Muroro bin Arabi al-Amuri. And number three is Hilal bin Umayyah al-Waqifi.
Okay.
They don't follow Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So they got to the Usura. The reason why the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he gave them punishment for not to talk to any Muslim, and any Muslim should not talk to them for 50 nights. When it was 40 nights, the Prophet gave another order that they should not cohabit with their wife. But the wife of Muroro bin Rabia al-Amuri came to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that is an old man. So the Prophet said, I didn't order him that you should not cook for him, but he must not cohabit with you. So the people now advise Ka'b bin Malik also that he should go and seek such pleading from the Prophet, but he refused. He said that he is the younger among them all. So on the fifth morning, the Prophet sent messengers to them that they were being forgiven. So Ka'b bin Malik, the garment on him, he gave him to that errand, and he went straight to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Taliha bin Ubaydullah was the only and the first Muhajirun that embraced him, and Ka'b bin Malik said he will never forget that. So he now asked the Prophet, is the forgiveness from you or from Allah? The Prophet said, it is from Allah. And he said, I would like to give all his wealth in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But the Prophet prohibits him to do so. So he was very, very happy. That is how, to buttress what the Prophet said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed Surah Tawbah, Ayah 117 to 119. Salamu alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum salam to Allah wa barakatuh. Jazakumullahu khairan. Inshallah, we'll go for a very short break. When we come back, we'll continue on that. That's a beautiful answer from Malam Lukman Ajivala.
May the blessings of Allah be upon us this Ramadan season. Ramadan Kareem from Honeywell Flour Mills PLC.
All your home and office needs online and get it delivered to your doorstep within 24 hours. Kara.com.ng is your surest store for home appliances, inverters, generators, laptops, phones, and computers. Order now at www.kara.com.ng or call 0704 491 3736. Kara.com.ng. Online shopping redefined. The blessed month of Ramadan is here again, and it is a season that offers the widest opportunity to maximize rewards from Allah. Avail yourself these opportunities by picking sponsorship of any of our spiritually rewarding programs. Tarawih prayers from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, living in the month of Ramadan, reason to believe, interactive segment which broadens your knowledge in Islam. Our call to prayers in 3 segments are also avenues for worship. For sponsorship details, please contact Basira on 0803 373 8264 or Saeed on 0817 419 7521. Ramadan Diet. It's all about spiritual upliftment. Ma salam.
Ramadan is here. Foundation. As we establish prayer, we should also give zakat. It is in compliance with this directive of Almighty Allah that Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation is established to creating more socio-economic balance. For zakat is a means of wealth purification and giving succor to the needy. Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation has emancipated the society through free medical care, distribution of cash, tools, and other materials to the indigent, welfare for the aged, and dredging of boreholes, visitation to the prison inmates, feeding fasting Muslims during the month of Ramadan, to mention but few. We therefore urge wealthy Muslims to extend their hands of support to Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation at Suite 10, East Pavilion, Tafawa Balewa Square Shopping Complex, opposite High Court, Lagos Island. Telephone 01-2950-882, 080-3538-2911. Website zakatandsadaqah.org.ng. Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation, caring, creating socio-economic balance.
Alhamdulillah, welcome back. Just like we said before we went on a short break, we had the answer to that question, Quran chapter 9, verse 118, from Malam Lukman Jibola, all the way from Amwad. And that is the answer to the question. Because time is no more on our side, I will refer the addition or whatever explanation we have to next time. But the answers has taken the question. I think, to me, I'm satisfied with the answer. Inshallah, I'm going to give a bag of rice courtesy of Tarzan, as Alaji Balogun, to Malam Lukman Jibola, a lace fabric courtesy of Alaji Akodija Oshibade, and a bucket of paint. I'm going to give this big one, the Eagle paint, to him. And then I think I've given rice. Okay, Honeywell noodles, chicken flavor, that's 5 tablets of that. Honeywell semolina, Honeywell wheat, Honeywell macaroni, that's 2 packets. Honeywell spaghetti, 2 packets. And then Quran courtesy of YKM. I'm going to give this Quran courtesy of YKM. Also 20 copies of Al-Mathurat, and 2 copies of Islamic literature with 2 copies of exercise, assisted exercise book courtesy of Benevolent School. I think that should take care of the answer. And just like we said that the advanced questions are meant for research, we should try to go do the research, inshallah. We'll appreciate that. And to everybody that listened to that answer today, you benefited.
They are also are going to take a cue from Malam Lukman, attempt to answer some of these advanced questions, especially when people are able to go back to make some findings and then come back with the right answer. We take another break again, or you come back, we'll be spending whatever remains of our minutes on this segment, inshallah.
May the blessings of Allah be upon us this Ramadan season. Ramadan Kareem from Honeywell Flour Mills PLC.
All your home and office needs online and get it delivered to your doorstep within 24 hours. Kara.com.ng is your surest store for home appliances, inverters, generators, laptops, phones, and computers. Order now at www.kara.com.ng or call 0704 491 3736. Kara.com.ng. Online shopping redefined. The blessed month of Ramadan is here again, and it is a season that offers the widest opportunity to maximize rewards from Allah. Avail yourself these opportunities by picking sponsorship of any of our spiritually rewarding programs. Tarawih prayers from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, living in the month of Ramadan, reason to believe, interactive segment which broadens your knowledge in Islam. Our call to prayers in 3 segments are also avenues for worship. For sponsorship details, please contact Basira on 0803 373 8264 or Saeed on 0817 419 7521. Ramadan Diet. It's all about spiritual upliftment. Ma salam.
Ramadan is here. Sadaqah Foundation. As we establish prayer, we should also give zakat. It is in compliance with this directive of Almighty Allah that Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation is established to creating more socio-economic balance. For zakat is a means of wealth purification and giving succor to the needy. Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation has emancipated the society through free medical care, distribution of cash, tools, and other materials to the indigent, welfare for the aged, and dredging of boreholes, visitation to the prison inmates, feeding fasting Muslims during the month of Ramadan, to mention but few. We therefore urge wealthy Muslims to extend their hands of support to Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation at Suite 10, East Pavilion, Tafawa Balewa Square Shopping Complex, opposite High Court, Lagos Island. Telephone 01-2950-882, 080-3538-2911. Website zakatandsadaqah.org.ng. Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation, caring, creating socio-economic balance.
Alhamdulillah, you're welcome back to interactive segment on Ramadan Diet, this 14th day of Ramadan. You have just a little time remaining, and
we have a caller already.
We have a caller on the line. Yeah, assalamu alaikum.
Ahmad Ibrahim from Agege.
Ahmad Ibrahim from Agege.
Let's have your question, please.
Let me take advanced question. Do you have any PQ advanced question here?
Any FQ advanced question?
PQ.
Okay, so you don't want any other side except FQ. Hello?
Hello?
I said you don't want any question from advanced except FQ.
I'm sure that's what he said.
You don't have any people there?
Okay, I have one. I'm only asking. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In Islamic hudud, that is the Sharia for capital punishment. Hello?
For what, sir?
For capital punishment.
Punishment for what, sir?
For sin.
Okay. One again, sir.
I said in Islamic hudud, the had
before what?
for any of the sin. You've not even allowed me to finish the question.
Maybe you just continue.
Okay, had means
Yes.
punishment. For example, dinner, if one commits dinner, that we have if it's a married person, the person has to be stoned. So, and concerning dinner, there must be witnesses, 4 witnesses, before we can carry out the hajj. Is that what you're trying to say, sir?
Because you didn't allow me to say it. You are the one setting the question and the answer.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Are you ready now?
Yes, sir.
I said in Islamic hudud, the had.
Okay.
So the capital punishment. There are various opinions when it comes to the aspect of committing crime against the organ. For organs, body organs. For example, if somebody pluck the eyes of another person, if you chop the nose of another person, if you cut the ear, or you cut the hand. So there are opinions with regards to. Can you just tell us 1, 2 opinion, not more than 2 opinion with regards to it, and the rules governing that opinion?
Now, Allah says in the Quran that
opinion.
Okay, opinion that is, one is that if it is done by mistake, that person may not be punished back. If they pay dia is compensation for maybe injury or an act of maybe something you do to another person. If it's like mistake, you pay dia. And again, if it was intentionally done, okay, the person can carry out the same thing too. I'm not distracted.
You know what I would do for you, Malam? Because I know you can get the answer from the way you answer the question. I will leave this question permanently for you, inshallah. Go and do the research and come back, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair. We want to learn from you too. With that, we come to the end of today's segment of I like the rest. Just say, give you something on fiqh. But sometimes it may be very difficult.
I think it is rubbing off now on our brothers out there. They know advanced questions are actually definitely trackable, and they know that it attracts more encouragement in terms of
Yes, and you can get it. It's possible. Yes. You just have to ask the question a day, and the next day you come for the answer.
Yes.
Okay, we say Jazakumullah khaira to all our donors. Alaja Khadija Kubrola, Bisi Oshigbade, Honeywell, Flour Mill, the Oloworo of Oworo, Oba Bashiru, Oluwatoyin Sole, Alaji Tarzan Balogun, in memory of his late father. Anonymous for giving us LCD TV, Anonymous for giving us freezer, fridge, microwave, YKM Enterprises, Arosad Enterprises, Perfect Paints, Alaja Olawepo, Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation, Kara.com, and then we say Jazakumullah khaira to Atanzil Schools, Igbogbo, Ikorodu. May Allah reward every one of you abundantly. Subhana rabbika rabbil alamin.
أحبك مثل ما